Hey everybody, Logan here. Seems like it's that time of year again, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. What are you asking about? Well, oh yeah, controllers. Why does it seem like around this time of year we're always getting announcements and releases of new controllers? Because it's a holiday season. Happens every year. And most recently, well, we got an announcement for new versions of the Xbox. So with that being said, a lot of these companies are trying to put out new controllers for you to buy with your new console. There are a couple of controller companies out there that have been releasing premium edition controllers, started with Turtle Beach and the Stealth Ultra, but as of late, Nacon decided to throw their hat in the ring for the Xbox and release the Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. That'll be coming out later this year. Well, you know who's back? Razer's back. And they're throwing their hat in as well. How, you say? Well, with their new Wolverine V3. I'm not one who's actually used the Wolverine controllers before because, well, they've been wired. Hold on. Yes, you know I'm definitely an advocate for wired controllers, but not a $200+ wired controller. I remember seeing one around $250 for a wired controller. Sorry. When you're looking at controllers that have all the features, such as a GameSir Collide or G7HE, it's hard to go, hey, I'm going to drop $250 on a wired controller that is lacking some of these features. But it looks like Razer has an answer to it. Now we have a price as well, and it looks like some of the preliminary reviews are in. Let's take a look at this article. So this article comes from Pure Xbox. It says, Roundup. The reviews are in for Razer's Wolverine V3 Pro wireless Xbox controller, a must-have premium Xbox controller. Now, I have not seen them out in the wild yet. From my understanding, these were, I guess, review units, but it is supposedly available. I haven't checked. Well, let me rephrase that. The last time I checked the Razer website, I didn't see it up there. So when you're watching this, it might already be live. I'm hoping to get it in a store where I get rewards from, but we'll see. Maybe they'll reach out to me. Razer, right? Okay. Let's get into the article and read what some people are saying about this controller. Today marks the arrival of Razer's new wireless Wolverine V3 Pro controller for Xbox Series XS and PC. It'll set you back $200 or the regional equivalent, and comes with 4 mouse click back paddles, 2 claw grip bumpers, Pro Hyper triggers, and Hall Effect precision thumbsticks. That sounds like fancy words for saying mechanical. If you're wondering how this one handles, the first batch of reviews have now gone live. So here's a round of the impressions so far, starting off with Windows Central, which summed it up as the closest thing to perfection and gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Now, I did see their article, but when I saw this one from Pure Xbox, I liked it a little bit better because it picks and chooses from the larger outlets, and the thing is they are game journos, so take it with a grain of salt because they might be paid to say these things. Hopefully this isn't the case, but we'll see. Let's continue reading. So this one says, quote, Razer has finally made a wireless controller for the Xbox, and overall it's absolutely brilliant. Combining the best aspects of previous Wolverine controllers, Razer has updated it for the present day with its excellent mouse switch technology, Hall Effect sticks, and an ergonomic design that I would argue is better than Microsoft's own, end quote. Now, when comparing it to Microsoft's, they're comparing it to the Elite Series 2. The Elite Series 2 is far out of date, in my opinion. At this point, they need to release a Series 3 that has Hall Effect sticks and mechanical buttons, and maybe even 1,000 hertz polling rate, shoot at least 500 hertz polling rate. But, I think it's a little out of date. So, Microsoft, look at all this. It's time to update your controllers. Now this one comes from GameSpot. GameSpot thought it was better than the previous Wolverine Xbox controllers and performed better in certain areas compared to the Elite Series 2. Quote, "The Razer Wolverine V3 Pro is a competitive controller that's difficult to knock in any area. The Elite Series 2 has more physical customization options, Bluetooth support, better battery life, and remains unrivaled when it comes to general feel. There's just something about the weightiness of the Elite Series 2 that makes it hard to beat. That said, the V3 Pro has superior analog sticks, buttons, remappable rear triggers, and comparable software customization features." End quote. So, you're saying the weight makes it feel better. Okay, if that's the case, the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra is just garbage to you guys because it's a very light controller. Yes, do I wish it was a little weightier? It makes it feel a little more substantial. Yes, but that doesn't mean it's any less than the Elite Series 2. Actually, I think it's a much better controller than the Elite Series 2. So all the things that they stated right here, the superior analog sticks, buttons, remappable rear triggers, and comparable software customization features, that sounds like it puts it ahead of the game to me. But hey, let's continue. CG Magazine also had high praise, awarding it 9 out of 10. Quote, "The Razer Wolverine V3 Pro is an excellent update to the Pro controller line, responding to much of the critique given the V2 Pro release. Razer has taken the feedback seriously and created an excellent controller in the Wolverine V3 Pro." End quote. They didn't say anything special. COG Connected labeled it the new, quote, "gold standard," end quote, awarding it a perfect 100. Quote, "Inputs, the inputs are responsive, the buttons feel amazing, and the weight is basically perfect. Plus, it's got a proper rechargeable battery and a host of pro-friendly features. If you're looking for your next top-tier gaming controller, Razer's Wolverine V3 Pro should be first on your list," end quote. Now, I've got a couple things to say about that, because it says it's got the best feel, the weight, where the other one says, well, it doesn't. So, okay. But, yeah. It's not saying anything fancy. And it just says the rechargeable battery. I don't think a rechargeable battery is proper. I think that's an opinion piece. I like replaceable batteries, even if it's a replaceable rechargeable battery, because God forbid your controller, a battery dies. It's a pain in the butt to get that battery replaced in such an expensive, fancy end controller. So that's debatable. And Tech Radar Gaming said it was a, quote, "must-have premium Xbox controller," giving it 5 out of 5 stars. Quote, "The Razer Wolverine V3 Pro is easily one of the best Xbox controllers and best PC controllers on the market right now," end quote. So it looked gorgeous. It really does look good. I think it's a fantastic looking controller. Everything about this controller is really nice. The thing is, when can I get my hands on one? Because I know people are going to ask me about this one, just like they're asking me about the Nacon. I think it looks great. The thing is, without having them both in hand, I really can't make the comparison. And as of right now, the Stealth Ultra is fantastic. You know, it's nice to have a screen on the controller these days, so you don't have to leave the game or the console or whatnot. You can just do everything right from the screen and when you're customizing your controller. But hey, if it has an app that you can just download on your Xbox, I think you'll be fine. So, with that being said, do you think it's going to be the best? Do you think it's going to be the big boy on the block? I don't know. I really want to get my hands on the Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. I love the name. But I like Wolverine V3 Pro, Turtle Beach, Stealth Ultra. They all have really cool, buzzword names, and it's completely fine. But names don't mean anything, no matter how cool they are, if they have such a large price tag and their features don't back them up. What do you guys think? Like I said, drop it in the comments section below. As soon as I can get my hands on all of these controllers, well, the Nacon and the Razer, I will definitely do a video covering both and then comparing them to the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. As of right now, in terms of third-party wireless controllers, I think the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra is the king of the crop. I like it better than the Elite Series 2, but if you're talking overall in general, bang for your buck, I don't know. It's really hard to beat that GameSir G7HE. So I guess we'll have to see. Time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, give me your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much. God bless each and every one of you, and be legendary. Thanks again.